God says it's an emergency. Heartbreaking news is coming to your home. The one who hurt you is about to be revealed. My child, listen to me closely. What I'm about to tell you is urgent, and you must not turn your eyes or your heart away from this. There is something coming that will shake you. And if you're not prepared in spirit, it will feel like your world is breaking in two. The one who caused you pain, who walked away like you were nothing, who laughed in your struggle and smiled at your tears, is about to be unmasked. I am uncovering what was hidden. I am revealing what was cloaked in silence and manipulation. Watch carefully, because this moment carries more than heartbreak. It carries justice. Comment, Amen. If you're ready to stand strong with me, do not skip a single word of this. What is about to unfold is going to test your heart, your faith, and your trust in me. You have cried long enough in secret. You have wondered if I saw what they did to you. You have questioned if I cared at all while they betrayed you, lied about you, and mocked your sincerity. Yes, I saw. Yes, I heard every unspoken word. And now I am stepping into your story not quietly, but like a rushing wind. I ask you with all love, like this video, if you believe your breakthrough is coming, and you will not miss your moment of justice. This is an emergency, because your peace has been under attack for too long. Your trust was shattered by the one you trusted most. But I tell you now, what was done in the dark will not stay in the dark. The whispers behind closed doors, the false accusations, the deceit, they are all being dragged into the light. And this won't just be a moment of exposure, it will be a moment of liberation for you. I am not just showing you the truth, I am freeing you from it. You need to understand how serious this is. The pain you felt wasn't random. The betrayal wasn't just life being cruel. There was a battle over your destiny. The enemy used people close to you to try and destroy your hope, your confidence, and your joy. But he failed. You're still standing. And now I will show you why. Because you are chosen. You are my child. I've had my hand on you through every tear, every sleepless night, every silent scream. When you thought no one cared, I cared, and now I act. Comment 1111 if you believe I'm about to turn this pain into power. This revelation that's coming. It's not to break you again. It's to break the lies that were built around you. It's to break the chains of guilt you carried even though you did nothing wrong. It's to restore your name, your worth, and your direction. Yes, you will feel the sting of truth, but then you will feel the breath of freedom. There will be a moment very soon where something you hear or see will confirm every suspicion, every gut feeling, every uneasy moment you pushed down. And you will know without a doubt that I was speaking to you. You will look back and see how I was shielding you when they thought they were getting away with it. When they celebrated your downfall, I was setting the stage for your rise. My child, they hurt you, but they did not destroy you. They left you, but they could not leave with your anointing. They tried to dim your light, but I'm about to make it shine brighter than ever before. When the pain resurfaces through this news, hold on. Don't fall into despair. Don't give in to anger. Trust me, because after this heartbreak comes healing. After this exposure comes elevation. I know it's hard. I know it feels like your heart has been dragged through the dirt too many times. But I didn't bring you this far just to let you stay broken. I am the God who mends what people shatter. I am the one who restores what they tried to erase. You are about to witness my hand moving not just spiritually, but in real ways, in real time. You will get the call. You will see the message. You will hear the truth from the lips of those who once defended the lie. And when it comes, do not be afraid. Do not run from it. Stand firm. This is not the end. It's the beginning of your divine reversal. I have heard you cry out, "Why did they do this to me?" And I say this not to cause more pain, but to give you peace. They never saw your worth because they weren't meant to carry it. I gave them access for a time, but when they misused it, I revoked it. They thought they walked away on their own, but it was I who removed them. And now I'm showing you why this isn't just about betrayal. This is about the hand of God stepping into your storm. You are not forgotten. You are not foolish for loving deeply. You are faithful, and I reward faithfulness. Hold on, because the heartbreak that's coming isn't here to destroy you. It's here to deliver you. This is the last time you'll cry over someone who couldn't value you. This is the last time you'll question if you were enough, because I'm about to show you that you were more than enough. You were my precious child all along. Let them say what they want. Let them spin their stories. Let them lie. But remember, truth always outlives the lie. And I am truth. I will not let your name stay buried under the weight of their deception. I will raise it up. I will restore what you lost. You are not alone in this. I am with you. I go before you. I shield behind you, and I surround you. You will come through this stronger, purer, wiser, and closer to me. Do not look back. The pain of the past will not define you. My promise will stand. Comment 222 if you trust I'm revealing what needs to be seen. You may be wondering, why now? Why didn't I stop it earlier? Why didn't I intervene when you first felt the knife in your back? It's not because I didn't care. It's because I needed the truth to grow roots so deep that when it came to light, no one could deny it. I allowed time to pass, not to delay justice, but to let the evidence of what they did multiply. What I'm exposing will not be hearsay. It will be undeniable. Even those who once doubted your pain will be shocked into silence. I am not a God of confusion. I am a God of clarity. And I'm bringing that clarity now, not just to your mind, but to everyone watching your life. This won't just be about pain. This will be about vindication. You will see people who once walked away from you come back just to say, "I was wrong about you." You'll see people who once believed the lies finally open their eyes. I'm not just restoring your reputation. I'm raising you in the presence of those who thought you were finished. You see, when I step in, I do it completely. I don't just heal the wound. I build something new on top of it. You may feel overwhelmed. The weight of what's coming might make you want to run, but don't. Stand still and let me fight for you. This battle isn't yours. It's mine. I've seen every false word they said behind your back. I watched them twist your kindness, use your loyalty, and leave you to carry the shame they created. But I won't allow it to continue. What they thought would stay buried is about to rise. The truth is not dead. It's been waiting. Comment 333 if you declare your faith through the fire now. I need you to stay close to me. Don't let the heartbreak become your home. Let it become your turning point. Don't let bitterness root itself in your soul. Let peace take its place. Yes, you'll feel sorrow, but it won't be for long. What I'm doing will make room for something greater. The exposure is painful, but it's purposeful. The heartbreak is sharp, but it's sacred. Because after this, nothing will hold you back. You won't keep looking over your shoulder wondering who's real. You won't keep second-guessing your worth because of someone who couldn't love you right. You won't carry the confusion they left you with. I'm burning it all away. This is your release. You've been holding in so much smiling when you were crumbling, pretending you were fine while bleeding on the inside. I see the nights you cried into your pillow. I remember the days you sat in silence, not because you didn't have something to say, but because you were tired of not being heard. You weren't invisible to me. Not once. I've been collecting every tear, and now I'm about to return them to you. Not as sorrow, but as strength. What once made you weep will become the very thing that makes you rise. You were never meant to carry this forever. You were never meant to live in the shadows of someone else's decisions. I'm cutting the ties to what kept you bound. The heartbreak will come, but not to crush you. It's coming to remind you that you were never truly alone. Even in your loneliest season, I was walking beside you. And now, I'm leading you out. This is not the end of your story. This is the chapter where everything shifts, where pain gives way to promise, where silence gives way to sound, where mourning gives way to dancing. You've cried, God, when will this all make sense? And I tell you soon, very soon. The pieces are coming together. The lies are unraveling. And the door I'm about to open for you will make the pain worth it. The ones who hurt you didn't win. They only pushed you closer to me. They only made space for the right people to come into your life. And as I reveal what's been hidden, I will also reveal who you really are. You're not weak. You're not too sensitive. You're not foolish for caring. You're pure-hearted. You're strong. You're chosen. And nothing they said or did will change that. I want you to forgive. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. I'm not asking you to forget. I'm asking you to let go of the weight. I'm replacing it with wisdom. You won't fall for the same lies again. You won't walk into the same traps. I'm sharpening your spirit, teaching your heart, strengthening your discernment. What tried to break you is becoming your armor. The heartbreak may feel like a crack, but it's really an opening. I'm pouring in new oil, fresh joy, lasting restoration. This isn't just about the person who hurt you. It's about the purpose I'm pulling out of you. What they tried to bury is coming to life. What they said would never happen is about to happen. My favor is on you. My hand is on your future. What's coming may look like heartbreak, but it's actually your healing in disguise. I'm allowing the truth to come forward because you deserve peace. You've waited long enough. You've endured silently while lies cover the faces of those who wronged you. But now I am speaking, and when I speak, no one can silence me. Comment 555 if you know your deliverance is near. You've questioned why things fell apart the way they did. You've replayed the moments over and over again, wondering if you could have done something differently. But I want you to know, you were never the problem. The weight of guilt you've carried was not yours to hold. The ones who hurt you chose deception. They chose selfishness. They chose silence when they should have chosen truth. and still you showed mercy. Still you tried to love them through it. That heart of yours is rare. And I saw every time you gave more than you had. I saw how you kept showing up even when they didn't deserve it. But I never created you to be someone's emotional sacrifice. You are not a dumping ground for broken people who refuse to heal. You are not a punching bag for someone else's bitterness. You are my child, and I protect what's mine. That's why the heartbreak is coming. Not because I want you to suffer, but because I'm lifting the curtain. I'm exposing what's toxic so it can no longer stay hidden in your life. You may not have all the answers yet, but they're coming, and they'll come quickly in ways you didn't expect. You'll overhear a conversation. You'll stumble across something that reveals what was really going on. Or someone who once kept quiet will finally speak. The truth will break your heart, but it will also release you. And after that release comes restoration. You will no longer be tormented by confusion or weighed down by doubt. You'll walk in confidence again. You'll breathe without heaviness in your chest. You'll laugh again, not with pain buried beneath the surface, but with true joy. Comment 1212 if you're ready to be restored. This is not just a season of revelation. It's a season of reversal. I'm not just pulling back the veil, I'm turning the page. Everything that was stolen from you, I'm returning. The peace you lost, it's coming back. The time they wasted, I'm redeeming it. The opportunities that slipped away while you were trying to recover from their betrayal. I'm opening new doors that no one will be able to close. When I restore, I don't give you back what you had. I give you more. You've walked through the fire, and I never left your side. Even when you didn't feel me, I was there. I was the whisper when you were about to give up. I was the strength behind the tears. I was the reason you kept going when you wanted to quit. And now I'm bringing you into a new place. But first, I must clear out the old. What hurt you can't go with you. The lies that held you back can't live in your new season. So yes, it will hurt when the truth comes out. But don't fight it. Don't numb it. Let it pass through you, because after it leaves, you'll find me waiting with healing in my hands. And I promise you, this you will not fall apart. You will not lose your mind. You will not sink into darkness. My spirit is in you, and my strength is holding you up. When others run from pain, you'll stand. When others break under pressure, you'll grow. Because I built you for more than survival. I created you to overcome. That's why this heartbreak won't be your end. It will be your awakening. I know you still have wounds. I know your heart trembles at the thought of being hurt again. But trust me, child, I'm not letting this happen to punish you. I'm allowing it to push you. You wouldn't walk away on your own. You would have kept trying to fix what was already broken beyond repair. That's how loyal your heart is. But I couldn't let you stay where you were dying inside. So I'm forcing the truth out into the open. And when you see it for what it is, you won't want to go back. You'll thank me for the heartbreak. Not now, but one day soon. You'll thank me for removing what you thought you couldn't live without. You'll realize I wasn't withholding anything from you. I was protecting you from something smaller than what I planned for you. I was keeping you hidden so your value wouldn't be wasted. I was waiting until your heart was ready to receive what is truly meant for you. You are about to step into something holy, something pure, something that doesn't confuse you, drain you, or leave you guessing. And to make room for that, I have to let what's fake fall away. You can't build a kingdom on lies, so I'm shaking the foundation. Everything not rooted in truth will fall. But don't fear. What remains will be strong, and it will be yours. You were never abandoned, not by me. I held you every time you felt alone. I sent angels to war for you when you couldn't lift your hands. I placed people in your path to whisper light into your darkness. Every step, even the ones that felt like stumbling, led you closer to this moment. The moment where the truth breaks, but also builds. The moment where heartbreak ends and healing begins. Stay with me. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late, too far gone, or too damaged. You are mine. And what I'm about to do in your life will silence every doubt, every lie, and every fear. You will not be defined by what they did to you. You will be defined by what I do through you. Even when you didn't see it, I was defending you in battles you didn't know were happening. I was shielding your soul from destruction while you were just trying to survive the day. And now, the moment has come. The one who wounded you is about to be revealed, and it will feel like your heart is being cracked open again. But this time, it's for your healing, not your harm. Comment 777. If you know God's timing is perfect, I need you to prepare your spirit because this won't be easy. The truth you're about to face may make you feel like the ground is shifting beneath you. But I want you to remember this truth is never sent to destroy. It's sent to deliver. I'm not doing this to punish you. I'm doing this to free you. You've held on to questions that have haunted your peace. You've carried silence that has weighed heavier than any words ever could. But now I'm lifting the burden. You no longer have to wonder who was real and who was pretending. I'm revealing it. And though it will sting, it will also give you something you've cried out for again and again. Closure. This heartbreak, this news that's on its way to your life, will not be just another pain to swallow. It will be a marker in time where everything begins to change. The exposure will hurt because it confirms what your spirit already knew. But after the hurt comes clarity, and with clarity comes healing. And once healing starts, you'll begin to feel again, not the pain of betrayal, but the warmth of peace. You'll breathe again, not in shallow gasps of anxiety, but with a deep calm that comes from being finally truly free. They thought they could walk away and rewrite the story, but I hold the pen. I write the truth. I defend the hearts of the innocent. I lift up those who were pushed down. I'm not silent when my children are misrepresented. And you, my child, have been misrepresented for too long. They twisted your intentions. They fed others lies about your heart. And you took the pain quietly because you didn't want to fight back in anger. That restraint was not weakness. It was strength. It was character. And now I will speak for you. Comment 999 if you believe God is your defender. When the news comes, it may be through someone you never expected. It may be a sudden moment where the pieces fall into place. You may feel a rush of emotions, anger, sadness, even confusion. Let yourself feel it, but don't let it consume you, because in that same moment, I will pour peace into your heart like oil over old wounds. You've been bleeding internally for long enough. You've carried sorrow you were never meant to bear. This moment will not just be about pain, it will be about release. You may not understand why I didn't intervene sooner, but I allowed this to grow so that nothing would be hidden anymore. So that when the truth came out, it would come with force, with clarity, with finality. The days of second-guessing yourself are ending. The season of questioning your own heart because of someone else's darkness is closing. You will know now, not later, who really stood with you, who lied about you, and who was never meant to be in your life past this moment. This heartbreak is not just personal, it's spiritual. There are spiritual battles being settled in this exposure. There are curses being broken, generational patterns being destroyed, and chains falling. Because what was hidden was not just betrayal. It was an assignment against your purpose. But it failed. You're still here. And because you endured, you are stepping into a level of anointing clarity and favor you've never known before. When you hear the truth, it may hurt like betrayal all over again. But don't close your heart, because right after that moment of pain will come the moment of divine healing. I will come closer to you than you've ever felt. I will begin to remove the bitterness and the weight. I will breathe new life into your chest. I will remind you that your story does not end in heartbreak. It begins again in healing. It begins again with truth. And truth will lead you into everything I've promised you. Do not let this moment make you bitter. Let it make you better. Do not let what they did harden your heart. Let it deepen your faith. You were not overlooked. You were not discarded. You were hidden. I kept you hidden until it was time for your light to shine without their shadow hanging over you. And now I'm bringing you out. And I'm making sure everyone sees what I placed in you all along. I'm not just revealing their betrayal. I'm revealing your strength, your value, your calling, your future. I'm not done writing your story. In fact, I'm just beginning the chapter where you step into purpose without the people who tried to poison it. The next season will be clearer. It will be lighter. It will be covered in my glory, not their drama. The ones who left, who betrayed, who played with your heart, they will try to return. They'll try to apologize. Some may even say they've changed. But you will know by then that peace is not something you're willing to trade anymore. You will know that trust is not something you hand out freely to those who shattered it. You will love, but you will love with wisdom. You will forgive, but you will protect your peace. You don't need revenge. You don't need to prove anything. The truth is coming, and the truth is enough. I will make sure that what you suffered is not wasted. I will turn it into strength. I will turn it into testimony. I will use your tears to water something beautiful. You remained faithful. You stayed kind. You kept hoping, praying, trusting, even when it made no sense. And now I'm stepping in, not just to reveal what broke you, but to rebuild what they tried to tear down. Comment 10 if you believe restoration is already beginning. You weren't wrong about them. That intuition, those sleepless nights, the unease in your spirit, it wasn't imagination. That was me warning you. That was my spirit trying to prepare you, gently nudging your heart to pay attention. You weren't paranoid. You weren't overreacting. You were discerning something they tried to keep hidden. But now the mask is slipping, and the truth is about to walk right through your door. Don't fear it. Don't run from it. Welcome it. Because with truth comes healing. With truth comes clarity. With truth comes freedom. You deserve to walk in freedom. You deserve to live without that silent weight pressing on your soul. You deserve to stop guessing who's for you and who's against you. That's why I'm revealing this. Not to stir drama, not to reopen old wounds, but to finally clean them so they can heal properly. You've been bleeding beneath the surface for too long, pretending everything is fine, but I know the truth. I know how deep the wound went, and I will not leave you in that place. I saw how they smiled to your face while stabbing your back. I heard the words they said when you weren't around. I saw how they blamed you for the very pain they caused. But child, I am not a passive God. I am not blind. I am not silent. I am just. And justice is now walking into the room. Not the justice the world gives, but mine. Holy, righteous, undeniable. Comment 1515 if you believe God is fighting for you right now. And as I reveal this, know that I'm not just ending something. I'm beginning something greater. I'm preparing a new place for your heart, a safe place, a whole place. You're not going to spend the rest of your life recovering from this. I'm making sure of that. You're going to rise. What once made you cry will become your testimony. What once made you question your worth will now prove how valuable you truly are. Because you endured, because you didn't give up. Because you stayed faithful when it would have been easier to turn bitter. I never left you. Not once. Not when they lied. Not when they left. Not when you sat alone wondering what you did to deserve the pain. You didn't deserve it. Some people chose to hurt you because they were too broken to handle your light. But that's not your fault. You were never too much. You were never too soft. You were never too giving. They just didn't know how to handle someone with real love in their heart. Someone who gives without keeping score. Someone who shows up even when they're tired. That's who you are. That's who I made you to be. And I'm protecting that heart now. You will no longer carry the weight of their betrayal. I'm lifting it. You will no longer lose sleep wondering what really happened. I'm revealing it. You will no longer carry shame for someone else's choices. I'm washing it off of you. The one who hurt you will be exposed, not so you can rejoice in their fall, but so you can finally rise in peace. Forgiveness is part of your freedom, not because what they did was okay, but because you deserve to walk unchained. You deserve to laugh again without heaviness. You deserve to move forward without bitterness clinging to your soul. And I will help you. I will hold your hand through it. I will be the strength you need to release it. Because where you're going, you can't take this pain with you. You can't build your future on top of old wounds. I'm making all things new. This heartbreak is not the final word. It's the doorway to what I've prepared for you. It may not feel like it now, but you'll look back on this moment and see my fingerprints all over it. You'll see how I used what was meant to break you to bless you instead. You'll see how I never let your name stay buried under lies. I'm resurrecting your identity. I'm lifting your voice. I'm restoring your confidence. Don't be surprised when people start reaching out. Some to apologize, some to confess, some to reconnect. Use wisdom. I've sharpened your discernment for a reason. You'll know who belongs in your next season and who doesn't. You'll feel it. Trust that feeling. I've trained you in the fire so that when the smoke clears, you'll walk forward without fear. No more second guessing, No more explaining yourself to people who never cared to understand you. You were always meant for more. That's why this heartbreak had to happen. That's why this exposure couldn't wait any longer. I'm cutting ties that were draining you. I'm shutting doors that led to nowhere. I'm removing hands that touched your life without clean intentions, because what I'm about to give you is holy. And holiness doesn't mix with hidden lies. You're about to enter a season where things align suddenly. Answers come quickly. Peace flows freely. And it starts with this moment of truth, this painful, holy unveiling. Do not fear it. Do not dread it. I'm right here. My presence is going before you. My angels are surrounding you. My spirit is comforting you. You will not be destroyed by this. You will be delivered through it. This revelation, this painful unveiling, is the beginning of your healing. I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to free you because the time for pretending is over. The truth will no longer hide behind politeness or fear. What was concealed behind smiles and small talk is now being called out. And I am the one calling it. Comment 1717 if you trust I'm exchanging pain for peace. They hurt you and acted like they didn't. They walked away without ever acknowledging the storm they left behind. They moved on while you were still cleaning up the broken pieces. And still, you hoped maybe they would change. Maybe they'd come back and make things right. But I'm telling you now, your healing doesn't depend on their apology. Your freedom doesn't wait on their confession. Because I am stepping in to be your closure. I am healing you without needing them to fix what they broke. That's how powerful I am. That's how close I've been. You're not going to need to explain your side anymore. You won't need to convince people of your truth. You won't have to beg to be believed. I'm turning the eyes of others toward the truth without you needing to lift a finger. I am your defender. I am your witness. I am the one who saw what no one else did. And I'm not letting it stay buried. You've prayed for peace. And now I'm answering, but not in the way you expected. Sometimes peace only comes after truth shakes the ground beneath your feet. Sometimes healing comes after everything familiar is torn down. And though it feels like loss, it's really grace. I'm removing what couldn't grow with you. I'm removing what was rooted in lies. You're not losing anything meant for you. What's leaving was only blocking the blessing I prepared. Comment Amen if you receive the healing I'm sending to your heart. This is not punishment, it's pruning. This is not rejection, it's redirection. I am not taking from you. I'm making space for the right people, the right purpose, the right love. I saw how they mishandled you. I saw how they took advantage of your loyalty. And I saw how you tried to justify their actions just to protect your own heart from breaking. But now, I'm giving you the strength to face it. And when you do, I'll be right there holding you. I'm not asking you to be strong on your own. I'm asking you to lean into me. Cry if you must. Let the tears fall. Let the truth hit. Let your heart mourn what could have been. But don't stay in that place. Don't build a home in heartbreak, because I have more for you. I have joy that runs deeper than this pain. I have a future that's untouched by the betrayal. I have promises that are still alive, even if someone tried to kill your hope. This heartbreak is not the end of your joy. It's the door to a new beginning. And it's okay if it doesn't feel like that yet. I'm not rushing your process. I'm walking with you through every emotion, every memory, every crack in your heart. You don't have to hide the way you feel from me. I understand pain. I carried it. I overcame it. And I will walk you through it too. Even when it feels like you're alone, you're not. My spirit is near to the brokenhearted. I sit with you in the quiet. I hold you in the dark. And I whisper truth to your soul when the lies try to scream louder. You're not crazy. You're not dramatic. You're not weak. You are healing. And healing doesn't always look pretty at first. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's slow. But it's happening. Even now, the pain you feel is real. But so is the purpose behind it. I didn't cause this, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to build something in you that cannot be shaken. I'm going to turn this heartbreak into a weapon of wisdom. I'm going to turn these tears into rivers of strength. You are not the victim of this story. You are the one I am choosing to rise from the ashes. You are the one I am anointing in the fire. Don't fear the days ahead. Yes, there may be some silence. Yes, you may lose more than you thought. But what I'm building on the other side of this truth is unshakable. You'll have peace that isn't attached to a person. You'll have confidence that doesn't depend on other people's validation. You'll have clarity that cuts through the noise. And you'll have joy that no one can take away this time. I'm restoring you not to who you were before the pain, but to someone even stronger, even wiser, even more compassionate. You will still love. You will still hope. You will still trust. But now with discernment, now with peace. Now with boundaries that protect what's holy in you. So when the heartbreaking news comes, remember this. It's not your end. It's your escape. It's not the final word. It's the breaking of a lie. It's the closing of a door I never meant for you to walk through again. And when that door closes, I'll be waiting with a new one already open. You are about to step into a season of divine truth and divine recovery. I'm giving you double for your sorrow. I'm turning your ashes into beauty. I'm lifting the shame off your name. I'm bringing laughter back to your lips. And I'm writing a story that even you wouldn't have believed if I told you before. They may have wounded your heart, but I'm strengthening your spirit. They may have taken your trust, but I'm renewing your vision. You are not less because of the pain. You are more aware, more prepared, more in tune with my voice. The fire didn't consume you, it refined you. Comment 2 if you trust the refining is part of your rising. You've asked me, God, why did they do it? You've searched for closure in silence, trying to make sense of something that will never make sense to a heart like yours. But hear me, you don't need their reason to walk into your healing. You don't need their confession to close the door. What you need is already inside you, my spirit. And my spirit brings truth. It brings peace. It brings forward motion. You're not stuck. You're not bound to this pain forever. This heartbreak was real, but it won't define you. It's okay to grieve the version of love you thought you had. It's okay to cry for the people you lost along the way. You're not weak for feeling. You're human. And I created you with a heart meant to feel deeply. But don't stay in that grief. Don't live in that loss. Let the tears come, but let them lead you into my presence, not away from it. I'm still your safe place. I'm still your rest. I'm still the one who knows your heart better than anyone ever could. What's coming next is not another heartbreak. It's healing. You've done your part. You've waited. You've prayed. You've tried to forgive. And now, I'm doing mine. I'm gonna pour out peace over your soul like rain over dry ground. You've walked through drought, but now I'm sending refreshing. You've been holding your breath, waiting for the next disappointment, but now you'll breathe freely again. The heartbreak won't repeat itself. That cycle is broken. That chapter is closed. Comment 333 if you believe the cycle ends here. I know trust has become harder for you, and I don't blame you. When the ones you love become the ones who hurt you, something breaks inside. But I'm going to rebuild that too. I'm not just mending your heart. I'm reshaping how you see yourself. You'll no longer feel the need to shrink yourself to be accepted. You'll stop questioning whether you're too much or not enough, because I'm going to show you how I see you. Chosen, whole, precious, protected. You are not disposable. You are not forgettable. You are not invisible. And if someone treated you that way, they never really saw you. But I did. I still do. I saw your efforts. I saw your loyalty. I saw how you stayed, even when your heart was breaking. I saw how you hoped for change, prayed for mercy, and gave chances even when you had every reason not to. That was never foolish. That was love. That was your heart reflecting mine. And I honor that. But now it's time to honor yourself too. It's time to stop pouring into empty hands. It's time to stop running back to what keeps breaking you. The pain may have shaped your journey, but it won't shape your identity. You are not what happened to you. You are who I say you are. And I say you are strong. I say you are valuable. I say you are worthy of love that doesn't confuse, manipulate, or abandon. I know what's coming may feel like one final blow, but it's actually your breakthrough. The heartbreak will come with truth, but the truth will come with freedom, and freedom is where I'm leading you. You won't stay where they left you. You won't live in the ruins of their choices. I'm building a new house for your heart, a house of peace, a house of honesty, a house of joy. What you thought was the end is actually where I begin again. And this time, nothing will be fake. Nothing will be fragile. Nothing will be hidden. I'm bringing light into every dark place. I'm bringing love that doesn't lie. I'm restoring your ability to trust, but this time with wisdom. This time with clarity. This time with me guiding every step. You may not see how this heartbreak could ever turn into something good, but give me time. Watch me. I don't waste pain. I don't ignore tears. I don't leave my children broken. What I allow, I always use. And I'm using this to draw you closer, to show you what real love looks like, to prove that you don't have to settle just because you've been through sorrow. The heartbreak was loud, but my healing will be louder. You're going to smile again, genuinely. You're going to wake up without the weight pressing on your chest. You're going to see yourself clearly, not through the lens of someone else's inability to love, but through the eyes of your Creator. The lies are falling off. The shame is being lifted, and all that's left is truth. My truth. And my truth sets you free. I'm so proud of how far you've come. Even when you didn't feel strong, you showed up. Even when you didn't feel hopeful, you prayed. Even when your heart was tired, you still believed. And that faith, even if it felt small, is why you're about to see breakthrough. You didn't quit. You didn't walk away from me. And now I'm walking you into a promise that won't break your heart to hold. That heartbreak didn't go unnoticed. And now what was done in secret is being exposed not to shame you, but to set you free. This is your time to rise, and nothing will keep you down this time. Comment amen if you know God is still holding your heart. The one who hurt you so deeply, the one who played with your trust and took your love for granted, was never hidden from me. I gave them room to turn, room to confess, room to change, but they chose to continue in silence. Now I am stepping in. I'm not doing it out of wrath. I'm doing it out of love for you. You've carried pain that was never yours to carry. You blamed yourself for their choices. But I'm clearing the confusion. I'm showing you that their actions were a reflection of their own brokenness, not your worth. You are worthy of a love that tells the truth, a love that stays a love that honors what is sacred. And that's the kind of love I'm bringing into your life. But to make room for it, I must remove what's false. You can't cling to both truth and illusion. You can't keep holding hands with someone who is only holding you back. So yes, the heartbreak is coming. Yes, the news will be difficult. But it is also holy. It is sacred. Because it marks the end of what has been hurting you and the beginning of what will heal you. Comment 111 if you believe something better is on the way. Don't fear this moment. Don't let the weight of it make you retreat. What's being revealed is not meant to crush you. It's meant to clarify. It's meant to draw the line between what was real and what was never meant to stay. I am the God of truth, not confusion. And where my truth is present, there is freedom. You won't live in questions anymore. You won't keep asking why they left, why they changed, why they hurt you. You'll see it. You'll understand. And then you'll release it. I'm not just exposing people. I'm exposing patterns. I'm showing you where your love went unanswered, where your voice was dismissed, where your heart was mishandled again and again. Because I don't want you returning to what wounded you. I want you walking forward, full of wisdom and peace. I want you surrounded by people who see you, hear you, and value what I've placed in you. You are not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong people. And I'm shifting that now. This news that's coming, it's not random. It's not a coincidence. It's timed by heaven, because you've waited long enough. You've held your breath long enough. You've lived in uncertainty long enough. I'm calling time on this season of pain, and though the truth may shake you, it will also steady you. Because once you see things clearly, you'll stop settling. You'll stop shrinking. You'll stop tolerating the kind of love that costs your peace. You are my child, and I protect what is mine. That's why I've been stirring your heart. That's why things started to feel off even before you knew the full truth. I was warning you. I was preparing you. And now I'm guiding you. I'm walking with you through the storm, not around it. Because through it, you will see my faithfulness like never before. Through it, you'll feel my nearness. Through it, you'll understand that your story doesn't end with heartbreak. It begins again with healing. I know you wanted them to be the one. I know you wanted things to work out. I saw the way you held on even when it hurt. But now it's time to let go, not in bitterness, but in trust. Trust that I'm not taking something from you. I'm rescuing you from something that was never rooted in truth, and I'm leading you towards something you don't have to question. Don't worry about what they'll say. don't worry if they try to twist the story or paint you as the villain. I will speak for you. I will defend you. I will bring people into your life who know your heart, who don't need explanations to see your goodness. The same people who once believed lies about you will witness your rise, not because you fought back, but because you let me fight for you. I am restoring your name. I am restoring your joy. I am restoring your hope. You may have lost people, but you didn't lose me. And because you still have me, you still have everything you need. I am enough. My love is enough. My grace is enough to carry you through this valley and into a place of peace that no one can steal from you again. This isn't just about your past. It's about your future. I'm healing wounds you didn't even know were still open. I'm mending the places in your heart that still flinch when certain memories come to mind. I'm washing over you with peace that doesn't even make sense in the middle of the storm. That's what I do. I don't just heal. I make whole. And that's what I'm doing right now. Making you whole. Heart, mind, body, soul. I'm touching every part of your life with my presence. I'm removing the lingering effects of trauma. I'm softening the places that grew hard to survive. I'm making you new again, not just on the outside, but deep within. You'll feel light again. You'll laugh again. You'll trust again, not because of them, but because of me. This heartbreak didn't destroy you. It revealed you. It brought you back to me. It reminded you that even in your most painful moments, you are never alone. And now that you're here, fully surrendered, fully honest, fully mine, I will never let you go. I will never let this heartbreak define your identity. I will use it as a bridge to your next season, a door to greater things. I know you've been carrying this ache like a shadow, quiet, constant, heavy. It followed you into the morning, crept into your thoughts during the day, and held you tight at night. You've smiled through the weight. You've served others with a broken heart. You've kept moving even when your spirit wanted to stop. And I want you to know, I saw it all. Every time you chose faith over bitterness, every time you whispered my name instead of collapsing into hopelessness, I was there. That pain didn't go unnoticed. That strength didn't go unrewarded. And now I'm moving. Not in the background, not in the silence, but in the open. Comment 555 if you believe God is about to shift your life in public. The heartbreak that's unfolding in front of you is not a punishment, it's a parting. I am separating what can no longer go where I'm taking you. What looked like connection was really a distraction. What felt like loyalty was quietly draining your soul. And I love you too much to let you keep tying yourself to what only wounds you deeper. This is not about revenge. This is not about making them pay. This is about setting you free. Free from falsehood, free from cycles, free from settling for love that isn't love at all. There's nothing wrong with your heart. You didn't love too much. You just loved someone who couldn't carry the weight of that kind of love. And instead of admitting it, they broke it. But I will never break your heart to leave it in pieces. I break chains. I break lies. I break cycles. But your heart, I hold it gently. And now I'm piecing it back together with a steadiness only heaven can provide. I want you to stop looking for closure in someone who was never meant to hold your heart forever. I want you to stop thinking if they had just done one thing differently, this wouldn't hurt so bad. The truth is, their choices were not your fault. Their silence wasn't your burden to fill. Their betrayal wasn't caused by your kindness. You gave what you had. You showed up with love, and they chose to walk away to lie to hide. That was their decision. But I won't let it define your direction. Comment 777 if you believe God is rewriting your story. This is not your end. It's a clearing, a tearing away of what was never rooted deep enough to stay. I know you wanted it to work. I know you believed in them. I know you thought this time it would be different. But my plans are not built on false foundations. I am removing what was always going to crack under pressure. It's painful, but it's necessary. You're about to build again, but this time with truth. This time with peace. This time with me leading every step. Let the truth sting. Let the heartbreak break the illusion. Because once it's gone, you'll feel light again. You'll walk into rooms without bracing for disappointment. You'll rest at night without your mind racing. You'll love without fear because next time it won't be forced. It won't be fake. It will be honest. It will be safe. It will be sent by me. I'm not just healing your heart. I'm healing how you see yourself. You've thought you were the problem. You've looked in the mirror and questioned your worth. But I'm tearing those lies down. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not unlovable. You are mine. And what I create, I do not abandon. What I start, I finish. And this healing, I've started it, and I will carry it to completion. I know it's tempting to want to go back to chase one more conversation to hold on just a little longer. But going back won't fix what they chose to break. It won't rewrite what they refused to take responsibility for. You don't need one more moment of pretending. You need peace. And I am peace. Don't open the door I'm closing. Don't reach for what I've removed. Let it be. Let me have it. What's ahead of you is better than what you're releasing. I promise the peace will be deeper. The people will be genuine. The love will be real. And it won't cost your sanity. It won't leave you wondering.